Welcome back everyone to another F1 2021 My Team video on the channel. We're heading on into the 5th round of the season, which is the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. And previous episode I think I mentioned we're going to Monaco, but we're doing a short pit stop in Spain before we head on to Monaco, and hopefully we can keep up the good run that we have right now. Some solid points in the previous two races, 5th and 6th I believe, so we are getting some good points. Also, no special livery today. We're returning to our original livery for the season, so let's hope to have a good run of form as we enter the Spanish Grand Prix. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. More F1 2021 My Team content will be going up, as well as other gaming videos, so please be sure to stick around, join this community, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let's move on with the Spanish Grand Prix. There aren't any logistical stuff or paperwork to do, so we're going to jump straight into the Spanish Grand Prix weekend. So let's go to practice, and hopefully we can pull off some good results today as well. Welcome to qualifying at the Spanish Grand Prix. Now, I think there is a huge discrepancy between the AI and what should be happening. So with the practice sessions, I just blasted through them in Q1, or FP1, sorry. Yeah, I just blasted through those with stunning colors, all purples, and I got all the objectives done for the department boosts or development boosts. But the AI are so rapid around here. They are 1 second plus faster than I am, and I was setting very fast laps compared to the FP practice session, whatever they are called, the practice programs. And I just don't understand how they are that much faster, a whole second faster than I am, and I was nowhere near the top 10. I am a little worried that that is going to translate into qualifying, but hopefully we can set competitive lap times in order to make it out of Q1 like last time. Now, it's going to be a dry race, so I'm going to put my bet on my strong dry setup. So we'll see if I can set competitive lap times. Senna was very competitive though. He was in the top 3 for 2 of the sessions. I didn't do any quick practice sessions because I just blasted through all of them. There was no need to go into the quick practice sessions, so I just ran laps in FP2 and FP3 and found out to be a little bit on the bottom half of the grid. So we'll see if we can be competitive. It's going to be a question of whether or not we're going to be fast enough. Now during the race I'm definitely going to be faster than everyone else, but we will see if we can set a competitive qualifying time. Senna also got us some decent points and research and development points. There we go. I keep forgetting to switch, or I keep switching those around, but yeah, we got some good R&D points. So let's see what we do in qualifying. First lap of Q1. Let's see if it's competitive enough. Don't think so. It's P20. I am very upset with that. That is not a good lap at all. Not at all. Okay, 2/10 improved. Is that any competitive? Again, P17. That's a yikers. Quickly go to the garage and let's see if we can do one last lap. Let's see if we are fast enough with a 2/10 faster lap. I don't think we made it out. Well, seems like we're not in the top 14 at least. Max Verstappen with a 1:11.6. Ayrton Senna 2/10 behind him. We get knocked out again. What is wrong with you? 1.3 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Eilert, Schumacher, Aitken, Schwartzman, Mazepin get knocked out alongside us. I am so frustrated with this. Do I take grid penalties now? I don't think so. I already have 2 extra fresh engine components, so let's just start from P17.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix, a race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's a sellout crowd of 140,000 here today as we await lights out for the 730-metre sprint down to turn 1 of this 2.9-mile racetrack. Overtaking is challenging through these 16 corners, but there's still a lot of high-speed excitement to be found, including the flat-out turn 3 and the terrifying blind right of turn 9. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Gasly, Senna, Carlos Sainz and Bottas, Tsunoda, Norris, Giovinazzi and Lewis Hamilton, Stroll, Russell, Esteban Ocon and Perez. They've taken a grid penalty. Raikkonen, Latifi, the Golden Boy and Callum Islet, Mick Schumacher, Aitken, Schwartzman and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Alright, a poor P17 starting position. Let's see if we can edit the strategy. I want to see if I can get on the softs and then go on to the hards. We are going to be slow by 5/10 or so. So let's revert that then. I think that's a good enough strategy then. I'll stick with that and we'll drop our fuel load to 44.5. Yeah, that's fine. So let's get going here in Barcelona. Let's see if we can get a good race in. 5 red lights here in Barcelona. And away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. So much wheel spin, mate. Oh my god, the Aston Martin has already bumped us. Absolute idiota. We've been bumped twice already. P15 right behind Ocon. I'll take it. Another position gained. I think we got hit. We took side pod damage. God dang it. Do you guys not have eyes? Come on, Ocon. You should have seen that. I was going up the inside. Up to P12. Okay, whew, P12 after lap 1. Let's see if we can keep this momentum going. Perez is going to try and overtake. Can I get Stroll here? Deep dive?
The underbody's taken a little damage.
I know, mate, you already told me. We got Stroll there. We got Tsunoda next. We got DRS this lap as well, so it's going to be helpful. Let's stay within this 1 second gap to the cars ahead. Let's go. Took a bit of a extension there, but we got Tsunoda. That's all that matters.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Oh, we got Giovinazzi ahead now. So much concentration went in there. Get him up.
Green flag.
Oh. There we go. Made 2 overtakes there. Senna and Giovinazzi, I believe. Giovinazzi also spun like an idiot because he went for a line that didn't exist. Vehicle condition.
The underbody's taken some damage. You may start to notice it. No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Time for some flex tape on that wing, I think. Anyway, we will continue. Oh my god. Yeah, I definitely feel the underbody damage. There's a lot of downforce issues. Okay, defending the inside line against Perez. There we go. He goes outside. Can't really defend against the guy running soft compound tires, so... I also have no downforce, by the way. Because of underbody damage. Thanks, Giovinazzi. Ah! That's weird. Nearly slipped. I don't know if you guys can see. But the controller was feeling that way. Oh. That was dangerous.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What's the new strategy?
Okay, copy that.
Wait, softs? Are you serious? I didn't even read what it said just there. I might get overtaken here by Lance Stroll. It's a sad day for Still Elite Racing. How are we going to get overtaken by an Alfa Romeo? Don't know. But there he goes. Oh. Good defense. Gotta keep this up. Oh, turning is not easy ever since that underbody damage. Lewis Hamilton's running away. 10-second gap to him now. Alright, medium tire compound runners are pitting. So we take the lead of the Grand Prix. Driver behind.
Verstappen behind. The gap to the car behind is 1.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 6 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:16.8.
Verstappen's probably pitting this lap. Everyone's going onto the hard compound of tire. Alright, let's go in. Okay, just in time, wow. We're going on new hards. We're actually gonna do hard compound tire stint because I think when I practiced, the hards were a lot better than the softs. So we'll take this gamble. People are going ahead. 2.8. We're out of here. Senna's in the pit. Oh, Stroll got the undercut. So did Russell. Let's see if we can get Russell and Stroll here on fresher tires. Oh god, Raikkonen's coming. Ah, no, I lost out to Raikkonen. Okay, we lost the position to Raikkonen. Let's keep going though. I think there are a couple more people that need to pit. Let's keep it going. I don't want to be too far away from Raikkonen because I need that DRS from him.
The gap behind us is 12.4 seconds.
Alright, we got signs. Bottas in the pits for hard compound tires. Can I get Raikkonen here? Slipstream. He goes defensive. Got him. Got him back. Time to get Russell and Stroll perhaps. Let's go.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.2 seconds.
Okay, we got Leclerc in the pits as well.
We're leading our teammate by
That is
25.1
another position
seconds.
gained. We're losing grip to Russell. Not the greatest thing to see.
Some information on Eilert.
Ooh,
They're
Alam's
retiring
out.
from the race.
Eilers out. That's another position, I think. I don't know. He might be far back. Oh, Esteban Ocon's out. Esteban Ocon's out. Is that a safety car? Nope. Oh man, I really would like a safety car. Because Russell and Stroll are getting further away and I have underbody damage that's causing me to slow down a bit. Because I don't have any grip to the floor.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.8 seconds.
Final lap of the Grand Prix now. Nothing much happened so far. It's been a very boring, again, I just don't know what's happening. I think there's a problem with the AI. I remember in F1 2020, after like season 5, things start to break. AI is way too different. Like, AI is either way too fast around me or way too slow, and I end up in this gap, like a huge gap. So that is what's happening right now, I think. I think we've reached a point where the AI breaks. Tsunoda's behind us, trying to catch us with all the ERS that he has. Max Verstappen wins the Grand Prix. No surprise there. Okay, I've been shaky. Hold on. Let me focus for the rest of the Grand Prix. With a broken car, it's quite difficult to drive around here. So let me secure P6 against Tsunoda. There we go. Turning's been extremely difficult around this circuit with that damage. I'm driving with clowns here today. P6, I'll take it.
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
They've done it then, a spectacular victory here in Spain and a massive confidence boost going into the next race. Anthony, tell me, what was it that helped them achieve this success?
I'd say it was down once again to good consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things right today and the results speak for themselves.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
What a race for Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton in P2, and I believe that's Gasly in P3. I just don't know where my pace is. I am struggling a lot. Maybe it's time to turn down the difficulty a little now that we are later on in the seasons. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys are okay with me lowering the difficulty.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Golden Boy. They pushed and found some fantastic performance. It was just a pleasure to watch.
So here's the rundown of the Spanish Grand Prix finishers. Max Verstappen, Hamilton and Gasly at the top. Stroll, Russell, myself, Tsunoda, Senna, Giovinazzi and Bottas rounding out the top 10 points. Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Latifi, Sainz, Mazepin, Aitken, Schumacher, Schwartzman, Raikkonen rounding out the finishers with Ocon and Eilert not finishing the race today. Let's take a look at the standings. Where does that put us? We are 1 point ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Our points secured today is enough to see us just ahead of him. Perez is dropping down the ranks a little bit, and Gasly takes the lead. 6-point gap between Verstappen and Gasly. Constructor standings wise, we are still P4. Mercedes going ahead of us, and Ferrari dropping below. So yeah, it's quite interesting to see how we are faring. P4 still 3 points behind Mercedes and another 40 behind AlphaTauri. We'll see how this progresses for the rest of the season. It's difficult to say. I think the game is starting to break. I think that's the good conclusion that we get out of these series of Grand Prix. Yeah, the AI is just too fast ahead of me and then very slow behind me, so I don't know where that gap went. I don't know how to stay competitive either. I took a risk with the medium to soft. Well, that was the recommended strategy, but I took the risk by going back to our original strategy of going from mediums to hards. But yeah, that wasn't too much avail. We did lose out on a lot of time, and we were stuck in P6 for the longest time. So it is what it is. I guess we have to move on to the next Grand Prix, which is the Monaco Grand Prix, of course. So I'm gonna be prepared for that one, trying to push for some points, some solid points, not P5, P6. I want the podium there, but we'll see if that's possible. Yeah, I drove with a bunch of clowns today as well. Everyone smashed into me. That underbody damage was really painful. Made the car feel like it was floating on air throughout the circuit. So yeah, I had no downforce. That was a problem. So hopefully next race we will be able to drive without damage. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Next up is Monaco, so hopefully we can have a good race there. It's going to be an exciting Grand Prix nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. More F1 2021 My Team content will be coming up, so please be sure to stick around and join the community while you're at it. It is free after all. Thank you guys so much for the support. Please stay safe, please stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. Until then, take care.
On sleeping, you're so pretty, everything I'm thinking. Baby, could you help me, cause I'm freezing. If it wants to see me, it's cause you mean